This is the first picture of one of the Birmingham crash victims after a taxi driver, his 2 passengers and 3 others were killed in horrific 1 a.m. Christmas smash. Neighbours of Tawqir Hussain from Small Heath, Birmingham, confirmed he was a victim. One said, "I saw him just yesterday, I can't believe it's happened. It's such an awful shame." Officers have described the collision, which happened in Edgbaston shortly after 1 a.m. on Sunday, as very difficult and distressing, while witnesses said the tragedy just days ahead of Christmas was the worst thing they had ever seen. Police said a total of 6 vehicles were caught up in the crash, and harrowing images from the scene show a scene of utter carnage with crumpled vehicles, including a people carrier taxi, strewn along the main road. Reports suggest there could have been problems with visibility and seat belts may not have been worn in at least 2 cars, which police are investigating. At least 6 people have been killed in the crash, pictured left, which happened in Birmingham in the early hours. Neighbours of Tawqir Hussain from Small Heath, Birmingham, pictured right, confirmed he was a victim. A taxi driver and his 2 passengers, a man and a woman, were killed in the crash. Terrible images from the scene of the crash this morning, which has left 6 people dead and 1 man fighting for his life in hospital. The Hazardous Area Response Team of West Midlands Ambulance Service have described it as a significant incident, while witnesses said it was the worst thing they had ever seen. Photographs from the scene today show 2 of the vehicles with crumpled bumpers and bonnets. Some 40 firefighters were sent to the scene of the collision around 1:11 am, on one of the busiest nights of the year and as temperatures plummeted. The cab driver and his female passenger were confirmed dead at the scene, while a man in the vehicle was taken to hospital, where he later died. 3 men in another car were also pronounced dead at the scene, while a 4th was taken to hospital where he remains in a critical condition. The Hazardous Area Response Team of West Midlands Ambulance Service have described it as a significant incident. A West Midlands Ambulance Service spokesman said a man and woman in the first car managed to escape with relatively minor injuries, and were taken to Heartlands Hospital. He added, the second vehicle, a black cab, was on its side. The 4th male occupant of the car, from which 3 others perished, remained critically ill in the city's Queen Elizabeth Hospital. A couple in a 3rd badly damaged car astonishingly escaped serious injury, while 3 other vehicles were involved in a second collision yards along the road as traffic braked to avoid the pile-up in front. The dual carriageway, called Belgrave Middleway, has a 40 mph speed limit and is covered by speed cameras on each side of the approach to the underpass, but at least one of the cameras was said to be inoperative. Sadly, there was nothing that could be done to save the driver, and he was confirmed dead at the scene. The man and woman in the back were rapidly extricated.